Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good evening, sir.
Right. Good evening. So we'll start in 2 or 3 minutes. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay. So let's start the things. Okay. So last time we discussed till covariance, right? Correlation and point biserial we have to discuss. Correct? Okay. Anyone can remember the same thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do for today. So I
Yes,
will
sir.
start from the I will start to discuss the questions of the mock. There is questions related to correlation and point by sale, correct? Then at the same time, I will explain the concepts of these two topics. Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
before starting of the questions, let me clarify one thing. In the last session, anyone can remember the box plot we have discussed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually this Q3 plus 1.5 times of IQR is not exactly same as the maximum value. It's a upper limit for box plot. So I mean every outliers will be after this means suppose Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR is somewhat here, okay? And this maximum is nothing but maximum value of your data set, and q1 minus 1.5 times of IQR will be somewhat here, and observation below this will be considered as the outliers, okay? Keep in this mind, okay? So let me start the mock section. Okay, so mock, how is the mock first of all? For is it okay, or you felt it's difficult, or any the due date has been extended, right?
No, sir. Time over.
Time over, right? Okay, so what's your opinion, everybody, for this mock? Is it okay? Do you feel difficult, or
A little bit.
Yes, I'm difficult. Little bit
Yes,
difficult,
sir.
sir.
It's
okay?
sir.
And what about practice one? We have already released the solution for practice. Okay, hope you got it.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start the thing, and we'll see whether where you feel difficulty and all. Okay, okay. Let me start the question first of all. Okay, so let me go there. Before we have discussed, so correlation point by series, I will explain at a time when more questions will be there, right? So this is nothing but time mock discussion. Okay, now let me read out the question first of all. So, okay, city session is going on or it is over?
No, sir,
Still
going
going
on.
on, sir.
Oh,
Sir, it's going on.
okay, no problem. For the rest of the people can watch this on YouTube later. Okay, so it's we have given. Okay, so is my screen okay, right? Can you read out the question
Yes, sir.
properly? Oh,
Yes,
oh,
sir.
correct,
Yes, sir.
great,
Yes,
great.
sir.
So it has been given to us mean annual college fees paid by all students in a college is 55 lakh, and the mean annual college fees paid by male and female students of the college are 40 lakhs and 60 lakhs respectively. So we have to find out the percentage of male student. Okay. So before that, we need to find out the how many males are there, correct?
Yes, sir.
Something like that. Okay. Before
Sir,
going to that,
this
what
mock
are
test has not crosses the due date.
it's already crossed, right?
Pause, sir. For me, answer is also updated.
It's already crossed. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So okay. Okay. So okay. Before going to that, what is the mean? Mean for all our okay, let's start the thing. So first of all, let's number of males in colleges. Let's n1 denote the number of males in the college, correct?
Okay, sir.
Correct. And we can let's just see, we don't know the numbers. So and two will be number of females,
In
correct?
a college.
Sir.
In the college, correct? Now, can you mute? There are some background noise, please. Whenever you heard out, you can unmute. That's okay. But for the rest of the time, you can. Okay, thanks. Yeah. So, what are the things we have given the mean annual college fees paid by all students, right? So, mean. Okay, before going to that, can you tell me? Okay, so can I let something? Let's say I'm saying x1, x2 up to x and one. It represents the all males. Can I say
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And let's say y1, y2 up to y and 2 represents all females. Correct?
Yes, sir.
I can say just for our simplicity. I'm taking now. It has been given that mean annual college fees paid by all students was 55 lakh. Correct? Just
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So mean annual college fees okay paid by all students, correct? Paid by all students is how much? 55 lakh, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 55 uh, is 55 lakh. Okay. Now, can you tell me? Okay, that means what? Okay, okay. Before going to that, before I will come to this part later. Just tell me what is the mean for male? Mean for male is 40 and mean for female is 60.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It has been given that mean in one college fees for male is 40 lakh, right? That means what? Can I say summation of each I will be 1 to N1 divide by N1 is nothing but 40.
Yes, sir.
So far so good. For similarly, I can say for female, it will be N2 and let's make it as J and divide by N2 is 60. Correct? No?
Okay, sir. Correct.
Correct? Now, this is equation 1, this is equation number 2. Okay? So can I say if it's a total for 50 lakhs, so can I say summation of each I will be 1 to N1. That means all male plus all female divide by total number of male and female will be 55.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Now, tell me what will be the next things from here onwards. So we need to solve this equation basically. Summation I is equal to 1 to N1 xi plus summation j is equal to 1 to N2 yj will be 55 times of N1 plus N2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, what about this quantity? These things and these things, right? So, can I find these two from here? Equation number 1.
Yes,
If
sir.
I will multiply by N1 to
N1 into 40
right hand side and N2 to
into
right hand side,
60.
I will get the values, right? So
Yes,
it
sir.
will be 40 times N1 plus 60 times N2 equal to same as 55 N1 plus 55 N2. Yes, no?
Okay, sir.
Right? Now, from
Yes,
here
sir.
onwards, can you tell me what we will get? So it will be 60. Okay. So 60 N2 minus 55 N2 will be 55 N1 minus 40 N1,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That means what? It will be 5 N2 equal to 15 N1, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means what? N2 is nothing but 3 times N1.
Yes, sir.
Correct? We got this. Now it asks about what is the percentage of male. See, we don't know number of male and female. But from where can I get the number of percentage of male students? Yes, no? I can get, right? How? How you can find the percentage of male students in the college? How you can find? I can simply find what is
Sir,
the male
we can take
divided
them
by
ratio.
total the number of students in the college. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
And to find the percent, I can simply multiply it by 100, right?
Yes, sir.
And we know what is the value of N2. N2 is nothing but 3N1. So it will be N1 divided by N1 plus 3N1 into 100.
Yes, sir.
So what you got from here, if you see clearly, N1 I can take common in the denominator. I will get 1
1
plus
plus
3, which is
3.
nothing but 4, right? So N1 will get cancelled out. We got 1 by 4 into 100. It will be percentage actually. So here we got how much? 20.
25%.
So 25%. Is there any option? Yes. So option number D is the correct. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's clear now? How many
Yes,
of you got it correct as correct?
me, sir.
Just raise your hand, no problem. Okay, 1 people, 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, okay. Great, great, great. 7, 7 of you. Okay. Okay, so let's move to the next question. I think, okay, let me read out what is the question. Question says by multiplying each of the numbers 4, 5, 7, 11, 13 by 4, okay, Then adding 7 to each of them, we obtain a new data set. That's okay. Then difference between sample variance of new data set and sample variance of old data set. Okay, it's a great one. Okay, so that means here we have to use the property, right? First of all, if I will multiply by a constant, which is 4. Okay, let me solve the question number 2. Now, suppose I have old data set x1, x2 up to suppose xn. Okay, this is suppose old data set. Okay, if I will multiply it by any constant c to this old data set, okay, and suppose sample variance for this data set was s square old, then what will the sample variance for this data set?
C square
C
times
square into S
C
square.
square times old,
old
right?
conditions.
Correct. So that means what we have data set. What was the data set? Anyone can tell me? 4, 5, 7, 11, 13, right? So 4, 5, 7, 11, 30, right? Suppose for this data set, let's say old variance is, let's say s square. Okay. Just assume we don't know variance. We can compute, but we can directly do the same thing by using the property. Correct or not? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. If I will multiply it by 4, then what will be the new variance? It will be
16.
4 square into s square old variance.
16.
That means 16 s square, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Now, after that, it has been
Yes,
asked,
sir.
we have to add 7. Now, will there be any effect if I'm adding a constant to that?
No, sir.
No, right?
No.
So that means, what is the next question then? What is the difference between new variance, sample variance of new data, old data? Okay, so what is the, now tell me, difference will be what? What is the new variance? This one 16, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? What is the old variance? It's
S
simply
square.
whatever, correct? So what we got? We got 15 times s square old variance, right? So this is the difference we will get, but we have to find out the variance of sample variance of this data set. Okay. So anyone have computed this?
Yeah, 15.
Yes, sir.
15.
15.
15 is the
Okay. I'm not going to compute. I think you are able to. Okay, so s square old is 15.
15.
Okay. So we have constant 15 into 15. Okay, that's why we got the 2020
225.
225, right? Yeah, okay. So 225 is the correct answer. Okay. I'm hoping you guys are aware how to compute this sample variance, right? So you can simply do, let me
Yes, sir.
give you idea. So basically you have to find out first of all average of these things, right? Then you have to do xi minus x bar. So average will be 9, 7, 16 and 24, 40, right? 8 is the average, right? If I'm wrong, if I'm not wrong. Correct? See, 8 is the average, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the next step you have to do? Xi minus x bar. So it will be minus 4, minus 3, minus 1, 3, and 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Next step is you have to do xi minus x bar square. So it will be 16, 9,
9, 1,
1,
9,
9,
25.
25. Then you have to add all these things, right? So it will be 25, 25, 50, and 60, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? And what is the sample variance? Sample variance is nothing but 1 upon n minus 1 summation of xi minus x bar whole square. It will be 60 divided by n is 4.
7.
For n is 5, n minus 1 will be 4. So it is 15. Okay, yeah, correct. So we got the s square old as 15. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Great. So let's move to the next part of the question. Consider various variables that describe the specification of flats owned by a builder. These variables include price of flat, area of flat, okay, BHK, number of bedrooms attached with one hall and kitchen, furnishing, okay, furnished, semi-furnished, unfurnished, okay, and locality. So these are the 5 variables. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variables. Okay. The builder owns 400 flats whose specification are then organized in a data table. Based on this information, choose the correct options from the below. Okay. So first is correct, right? Number of observations in the data set is 5.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So number of variables, not observation. Number of variables in the data set is 5. There are 5 variables. Price of flat, area of flat, BHK, furnishing, and locality, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
number of cases or observation in data set is 5. Is this correct?
No. No, sir.
Why?
No, sir.
It's 400.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, variables are 5, not observations, because cases or observation are what on which we are going to collect the data, right? So
Yes, sir.
basically, now furnishing is a categorical variable.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right?
Yes,
We
sir.
can't perform any observations, any mathematical operation on it, correct?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
price of flat is a
Also
numerical
correct.
variable.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Area of flat is discrete numerical variable.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not a discrete.
Continue.
It is a continuous
Continue.
variable.
Actually, area is something, area of flat we have to measure. We can't count, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have to measure in, let's say, square feet or gauge something and all. So it's a continuous, not a discrete, first of all. Next, our locality is a numerical variable. Is it true?
No.
No,
Right?
sir.
Locality
No,
is
sir.
something we can't perform any arithmetic operation, right? It's a categorical
Yes, sir.
variable. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
I
sir.
have a doubt in a previous
Sir,
question, please.
Yes.
sir,
Yeah.
Previous question.
so what
Yeah.
is the difference between discrete and continuous?
Okay, so for this, I can simply say you should rewatch the week 1 open session, right? Basically, let me give you a hint for that. So discrete is something when counting is there, okay, and it is taking distinct value on a real number line. It can't take any of the value between these two, okay, these 2 points. It is taking only
Okay, sir.
distinct value. You can say this highlighted one. And
Okay, sir.
continuous is something which where measurement is involved, okay. We
Okay.
can't count, we cannot count. Let's say I'm saying weight of person. So weight of person is something we can't count it. We have to measure in kilograms, something like that, correct? Similarly, height of
Okay.
a person we have to measure in feet or centimeter. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah.
So I have a doubt in a previous question to adding a constant.
Hmm.
I don't understand this
So
thing.
I think you could ask at the same time, right? When I was discussing that one.
Yeah, sir. This.
So I that's what I'm telling you. You could ask at the same time, right? So rather than going previous, you could ask at the same time. Okay. Basically, okay. If will there be any effect if I will add a constant to observations in the variant? Yes or no?
Yes,
Suppose
sir.
I'm okay. How it will be? So basically, suppose I have old data set these things. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a constant, let's say c plus x1, c plus x2, let's say c plus xn. Okay. Suppose
Yeah.
variance for this old data set is s square old, correct?
Okay.
So what will the variance for this data set, whether it will be effect or not,
So not.
right? So
Yeah.
if it will not affect, then the variance, if when what we got after multiplying, it will be same if after this I'm going to add any constant, right?
Yeah.
Correct. The same thing we have done. Then we got s16 s square. I mean 16 times sample variance, right? Now if see we have done this one, right? We have multiplied by a constant. Now after this, if I will add a constant 7, then it will be same as 16 s square. It will not get changed, correct?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Got it?
Yes, I
So
got it.
yeah, so it's request to everyone, if you doubts while discussing the same concept, you can ask at the same time, right? Because it
Okay.
will be we see link will be break. We are discussing something else, then we have to move. Okay, so please take care of these things. Okay, is this clear? Question number 3 is okay for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So question number 4 says if the variance of a set of non-zero observations is 0, then you can conclude What is the answer?
All observations are same.
All observations are
Same.
so. Okay, basically tell me. Will there be any way? Okay, will there be variance of these data sets will be 0? No, right?
No, sir.
Oh,
No. Okay, tell me the variance of this data set.
It will be 0.
It will be 0. Okay, so
Yes,
you
sir.
can use simple concept. What you see? What will the mean for this data set? 3,
3.
right? If you okay, so what are the things we have to perform while calculating the variance? We have to do xi minus x bar, right?
yes, sir.
So if you do 3 minus 3 bar, sorry, not 3 bar, x 3 minus 3, 3 minus 3, you will get 0, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have to add 0, 0, 0. That means all observations are same, right? So that's a sum by example. Let me give you a mathematical interpretation behind it. So basically, what is the variance? First of all, variance is nothing but 1 upon n summation of xi minus x bar whole square. Okay. It is asking what if it equal to 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
so that means what? So I can simply say summation I is equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar whole square equal to 0.
Yeah.
Correct? Now,
Yes, sir.
so if it's 0, that means what? If squares are 0, basically, okay, tell me when it will be 0. When summation of these whole things will be 0. If
When both
xi minus x bar whole square will be 0,
Yes, sir.
correct? Correct? When squares will be 0, when xi minus x bar is equal to 0,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
correct?
Yes, sir.
So that means I can simply say xi equal to x
X
bar, right?
bar.
The
X
same
bar.
things, see, same things. When it will be 0, if squares are 0. When square will be 0, if 3 minus 3 equal to 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 3
Correct.
equal to 3. 3 equal to 3 means this 3 means xi observation, this 3 means x bar, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so question number 5. Let's
Sir,
move.
please repeat that.
Which one?
Yes, sir. This one, 1 by n. This one.
Yeah, okay. So basically, when it will be 0, if I'm saying summation of these things will be 0,
Yes, sir.
correct? If
This.
summation of these things will be 0, when summation of square terms will be 0, when square terms are 0, okay? So when squares of will be 0, when xi minus x bar will be 0,
Yes, sir.
that means we can simply say xi equal to x bar. So basically, what this xi is equal to x bar shows, basically it shows mean is the same of all the observations, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Yes,
When
sir.
it
Yes.
mean will be same as all the observations, all observations are same. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So let's move to the question number 5. What lets me read out the first quartile says 80, third quartile says 100. Which of the following must be true? A median will lie in the range 80, 100. Median is 90. Standard deviation is at most 20. Okay, so which one is the correct?
first option.
21.
First option.
First option.
Okay, why not second or third?
So the
So we
median
can,
is
sir, for
equal
second
that
statement,
Q1 minus
we cannot exactly judge the median. We can clarify that the median is between the 25th and 75th percentile, but we cannot exactly judge the value because there is insufficient information. There are no number
Okay.
of terms and no terms given, so we cannot calculate the median, but we can assure that it is between 25th and 75th percentile.
Okay. What
Sorry,
about
80th and 100 percentile, sorry. And well, value between value 18 and 100 and between 25th and 75th percentile. And
okay? Any other thought?
अभी तक नहीं लिया ठीक है
Yeah,
खा
hello. Yeah, any other thoughts? Anybody? Any other thought for that?
No, sir, he is right.
Okay. Yeah, he is right. I know. I'm asking any others if you want to say something. Okay, let me do. Okay, so Q1 is 80 and third quartile is 100, right? I'm saying Q1 is 80 and Q3 is 100, right? it says median will lie in the range 80 and 100. Median is 90. Standard deviation is at most 20. Okay. So median is like, okay, so tell me what is the median? Median is nothing but that Q2, right?
Yes.
50th percentile basically. Okay. Can you
Yes.
tell me
Yes, sir.
if you are going to draw a box plot, right? Right? Suppose. So this is the, this will, Aditya Gupta. I think I requested to everyone, right? If you don't have any doubt, please keep mute yourself. Whenever you doubt, unmute, raise your hand, ask, and then keep mute yourself, right? For the rest of the time. Okay, so this is the Q3, right? So is it necessary Q2 will always be in between these two? No, right? It depends on the data set. Whenever you will have a symmetrical data set, symmetrical distribution, then Q2 will be in between. Otherwise, Q2 will vary between these two, correct? So
Yes,
it
sir.
simply means Q2 will be from 80 to 100, right? Correct. So that's why
Yes, sir.
first
Yes.
option is correct. We can't say median is 90, right? We can't say. See, suppose option is may be true or can be true, then it will be true. If it's also must be true, then we can't say, right? Okay, what about standard deviation at most 20? What about this option?
So option 3 is wrong because the standard deviation is a quartile 1 by 2 Q3 minus Q1.
Sorry, Q3 minus?
So Q3 minus Q1 by 2.
Okay, that is the standard deviation. Okay, the same thing. Okay, let me give you one example. Basically, see, to disprove anything, you can keep in your mind, to disprove any theorem, any something. So one counter example is sufficient. Would you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Right now. So what is the Q1? Q1 says 80, Q3 is 100, right? Okay, let's create some random data. Consider the data set. You can consider like let's say 50, 80. Okay, so 100, let's say 100 and 150 for our convenience. Okay, tell me now, these are the 5 observations. So this is the Q1. If you do 5 into 0.25, that means 1.25 second observation will be Q1, right? And 5 into
Yes, sir.
0.75, 3.75, that means fourth observation will be Q3, right? So this is your
Yes,
Q3,
sir.
this is your Q1, right? That might be now if you see here, mean is 100 now, right? Mean is not 90 for this data
Yes,
set.
sir.
Correct. So your mean will be between 80 to 100, right? Now mean option is also clear, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Mean or median?
oh, sorry, median.
So median.
Sorry. Median is 100. Okay. Thanks for pointing out. Yeah. So now we have to find out the standard deviation. Okay. So tell me what is the X bar will be? X bar will be 50 plus 80 plus 100 plus 100 plus 150, right? Divide by 5. Let me calculate it, or anyone can calculate. 200 and 350.
480.
480, right? 480 divided by
5.
5. So
90.
96, right?
Yeah,
So mean
96.
is 96, right? So we have to compute the standard deviation, okay? So standard deviation is what basically? So it will be 50, 80, 100, 100, then 150, right?
So
So
it's 32.62.
30.62. How? I'm yeah. See, X bar is 96, okay? So 50 minus 96, that means minus 46, minus 16, 4, 4, and how much? 150 minus 96?
54.
54.
54.
54. So we have to square it, right? So what is really square of 46? So it will be
116.
square of 16, 256, right? 16, 16, and the square of 54, right? So it will be 2.
916.
Okay,
2916.
let me add this. It will be, so it will be 5320. Okay. So basically, standard deviation is what? Square root of this thing. So 5320 divided by 4, right?
Yes.
So square root of 1330. Let me square root of. So
Sir, why are you
36.46.
considering sample standard deviation here?
We can do population also, no problem.
Okay, okay, sir.
It's not compulsory, right? We can do. Doesn't matter. Okay. We can go with the population standard deviation itself. Okay. So I got 36.46, right? We can go with anyone, no problem. Okay. So basically, if you see, it's not at most 20, right? It can exceed, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. If you calculate the population standard deviation, so 5320 divided by 5, right?
Yes, sir.
What will be division of these things?
32 point something.
No, okay, square root 1064, right?
Yes, sir.
So 32.62 is coming out. Okay. So if you see, it's not about only at most 20, correct? So only first option is the correct. Let me see the answer. Yeah, first is the correct. Okay. Okay, so next question is, suppose the correlation coefficient
Sir,
between two. Yes.
sir, if there is given data,
Hmm.
yes, sir, like 4 or 5, 6, 7, and something, we will use sample and or population
No, no, no. It
formula.
will be clear. Okay, it will be clearly mentioned whether you have to calculate population and sample standardization. Don't worry about that. Okay, in quizzes and all, it will be clearly mentioned. You have to calculate population variance or sample variance. Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Yeah. So concept. Okay. Next is correlation coefficient. Okay. So question says, suppose the correlation coefficient between two variables x and y is 0.45. What will be the new correlation coefficient if 0.10 is added to all the values of x and every values of y is doubled and two variables are integers? Okay, I will come this little bit later. Let me clarify the concept of correlation. Or is it okay if you are okay with the concept?
Sir, okay with the concept.
Sir, we are okay, sir.
Everyone is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the
Yes,
need of correlation first of all? What is the need of correlation?
Comparing
To measure to know the association
Measure
between
the
the
strength of
variables.
association
Okay,
between two variables.
that association thing I can get from the covariance. Then what's the need of correlation?
correlation between two numerical.
Covariance is also tells me two
numerical
associate.
and categorical variables.
No, no, no.
measureless unit.
See, it's a measureless unit first of all. Okay, let
Yes, it is
me see.
unitless.
Covariance. Okay, covariance basically gives me
And
association between tells me association between two numerical variables first of all, and covariance has unit. Second thing, we know okay, suppose I got covariance for a data set, let's say 152, and covariance for another data set, let's say 92, and covariance for a data set, let's say minus 20, and covariance of a data set, let's say I got minus 120. Okay, for example. Okay, so by seeing this value, I can simply say x and y are there is a positive association between x and y, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
yes.
there is a positive association between x and y. There is a negative association between x and y. There is a negative association for x and y. But how much? We don't know the strength of association, whether it's strong, whether it's weak, or something like that. See, by seeing the value, you can't say this one is the higher or this one is the higher, right? Or this one is the lowest or this one is the lowest. Yes or no? We
yes, sir.
can't say.
Yes, sir.
So that's why correlation comes into the picture, because correlation have the upper limit and lower limit basically. Okay, due to which we are able to compare, and correlation is unitless measure of measure. Okay, basically r
Yes,
is
sir.
nothing but it represents by r. So covariance between x comma y divided by standard deviation of x into standard
Standard
deviation
deviation
of
of y.
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 So basically, suppose x represents the age and y represents the weight. So what will be the unit? Unit will be year into kilogram.
Yes, sir.
And for this, unit will be year, and for this, unit will be kilogram, right?
Yes,
It will
sir.
get cancelled out. So
Unit
basically
will be
R
cancelled.
is unitless measure,
Unit
right?
less.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No unit.
There is no unit. And there is R lying between -1 to
1.
+1. So you can simply okay. So if you go with the week 4 solution, right? We just go through the week 4 solution, graded assignment solution PDF. Okay.
The R can R take -1 or +1 value, or is it between both
No,
of
no,
these?
no. It's equality
It
sign.
can take.
It can take. Okay. So okay. So I was something saying. Okay. So just go through the week 4 graded assignment solution PDF. So in that we have mentioned all the regions. I mean all the limit when it will be strong and positive, moderate and positive, you know, weak and positive, something like that. Okay. We have mentioned. Just go through that. Okay. Basically, you can simply say if R is close to +1, that means strong and positive, and if R is close to -1, then strong and negative. Okay, so there is formula. So keep in while calculating the correlation coefficient between these two random variable. So just make sure you are using the same thing. Same thing means if you are using the population covariance formula in the numerator. See, I can use covariance divided by standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y, right? But calculate during the correlation coefficient, you don't know whether you have to use the population covariance or sample one, right? So
Yes,
keep
sir.
in mind, if you are using the population covariance formula in the numerator, then please use the population standard deviation in the denominator as well. Okay. Uh, this is, I mean, you don't do like in the denominator, you have used sample standard deviation. In the numerator part, you use the population. Why? I will tell you. Okay. So in this, okay, this is the population covariance formula. What will the sample standard deviation? It will be 1 upon n summation of xi minus x bar square, right?
Yes, sir.
For
Yes,
it will be 1 upon n summation of yi minus y bar
Y
square.
bar.
Basically, if
Yes,
you
sir.
see now 1 by n will get cancel out,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I have used the population. If I will use the sample, then it will be n minus 1. It will be n minus 1. It will be n minus 1. It will again get cancelled out. Okay. So basically, main formula of R is nothing but summation of xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar divided by square root of summation of xi minus x bar square into square root of summation of yi minus y bar square. Then just simply use this formula while calculating the correlation coefficient. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it means we do not have to divide by n individually.
No, no, no. You can directly use this one. That's why I told you just.
Got
Okay.
it, sir. Got
See,
it.
this formula came due to this. If you are using the same thing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's come back to our question. It says suppose correlation coefficient between two variables x and y is 0.45. Let me write down the things. So question number 6 says correlation coefficient between x and y is
0.45.
Then what will the new correlation coefficient if 0.10 is added to all the values of x variable and every value of the y is doubled and two variables are interchanged. Okay, 0.10 is added and okay, tell me, suppose okay, tell me, suppose this correlation coefficient is of the data set xi yi. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now tell me, so we have to what is the question? Question says we have to add
0.1.
and then double it. Okay. 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 Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. So okay, tell me. Suppose okay. So basically we have to find out 0.10 plus xi correlation between these two, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Of y.
2 times of yi, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me, what will be the covariance for this?
Covariance does not change, sir.
See, if you are saying something, be careful if you are saying something, right? Okay. What about the standard deviation of 0.10 plus xi? And what about
Doesn't
standard deviation of 2yi? Okay. What about covariance of this above one? Addition of 0.10 plus xi. Addition will not see addition will not do any effect, right? Why?
Yes,
I
sir.
will tell you. Because covariance of x comma y means you are doing summation of xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar, right?
Yes, sir.
So xi means xi. Okay. So now if you are talking about new data set, so new data set will be 0.10 plus xi,
Yes, sir.
and x bar will be 0.10 x bar.
Yes, sir.
Your 0.10 will get cancelled out here or not,
Yes, sir.
right or not?
Yes, sir. Right. Correct.
Okay. So that means it will be xi minus x bar. So it will 2 will be outside, right? See, let me do it. Suppose I'm saying covariance, how I'm defining summation of xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar divided by n. Okay. Now, this is the old data set, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
What is the new data set? New data set is nothing but 0.10 plus xi and 2 times of y we have to do, right? So that means what? Summation of 0.10 xi. What will be the mean? Mean will be constant will be added, right?
Yes, sir.
So it will be 0.10 plus x bar into what is the y bar? Y bar it will be 2 times of yi minus 2 times of y bar, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Divided by n. If you see summation 0.10 plus xi minus 0.10 minus x bar. So 2 will be outside, it will be yi minus y bar divided by n. 0.10 will get cancelled out.
Yes, sir.
So we got what? 1 upon 2 times of summation of xi minus x bar yi minus y bar. So if you see, it is nothing but 2 times old covariance, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So that means numerator part will be 2 times of covariance of xi comma yi, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with me?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
And what about denominator? There will not be any effect by adding a constant. It will be same for old one, right? And what about this? 2 will be outside,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? So if you see, 2 will get cancelled out.
Yes, sir.
So this is the same.
Yes, sir.
Old are right. That means 0.45 is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Got it?
Okay, sir.
So 0.45 is the answer. Yeah. So let's come to the next part. Sorry, next. How many questions we have? Oh, lot of
17
questions.
questions.
18 are there.
Hello, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, can you please just elaborate one more time last question, sir? Actually, there was a network issue from my end, and because of that, I was unable to watch the complete.
Okay. So if you see, we have to find out the correlation coefficient when 0.10 will be added to the old observation when each xi and each observation of yi will be doubled. Okay. That means we have to
Yes,
find
sir.
out the covariance, that means covariance between this and these things, correct? And
Yes, sir.
standard deviation of 0.10 plus xi and 2 times yi. Basically, it will not be yi, it should be y basically. Because here we are talking about each random variable. Just simplicity I have written, okay?
Okay.
So, okay. So now tell me, if there will not be any effect of adding a 0.10. We have derived there, okay? There will not be
Yes,
any
sir.
effect adding a 0.10. 2 will be outside this multiplication thing, okay? So we got 2 times of covariance x comma y. Now, standard deviation, by adding a constant, subtracting a constant will not affect, right? So we'll
Yes,
get
sir.
the same standard deviation as for x, and then standard deviation for 2y. Standard deviation of adding a multiplying constant, it is same as c times of standard deviation of x. So it will be 2 times of standard deviation of y. 2 will get cancelled out from numerator and denominator. We got covariance of x comma y, standard deviation of x, standard deviation of y, which is r old, which is
Old.
nothing but
Yes, sir.
0.4. Okay.
Okay. But sir, in the question they are saying that the two variables are interchanged.
It doesn't matter.
So
If I'm saying covariance x comma y, this is same as covariance of y comma x, right?
okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So next part of the question is uh, the bar chart in the given this figure shows the shoe sizes of a group of 70 children. Based on the given information, we have to give, answer the following question. Okay. So what is, so can you properly see the, I think this is the 9, right? This one is the 20, third is 25, fourth one is the 16, right? So first option is 16 children wear a shoe size 8, correct? This is
Correct.
this one is the correct, right?
Yes, sir, correct.
29 children wear a shoe size less than 8.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So incorrect,
That
sir.
incorrect, right? Then 7 is the median shoe size.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How
Yes, sir.
median? Because if you see how many observations are there, 9 plus 20 plus 25 plus 16. So that means 25. Okay, let's me question number 7, right? So we have observation 9 plus 20 plus 25 plus 16. That means 70 observations, right? So 70 observations, that means median will be what?
The
Median
35th
will
and
be
36th.
Average of 35th and
okay,
36th.
basically median will be 35th and 36th two size, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It's see, we can't find the average because it's a categorical, right? Two size is something what we can't or we can do. We can't, right? We can just compare. Or okay, so this is okay. So when you will get 35th and 36th one in the for the 7th, right? See, 9 for the shoe size of 5, right? And 20 is shoe size 6. This is 7th, right? So if you see 35th and 36th shoe size will be, this. Okay, when you will get 35th and 36th observation here, right? Because till here you will get only 29 observations, right?
Yes, sir.
So 35th and 36th will be for this one, right?
Yes, sir.
In
Yes,
this
sir.
category, right?
25th observation.
So 7 will be the median, right? Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
how
sir.
to get 35 and 36 observation?
Okay, what is the median?
The median is 25.
Median is 20. I'm not talking about 25. What is the
70.
median? How will you define the median?
Middle value.
Middle
Middle
value.
value.
When you will get middle value, if it's a okay. So if it's even number, that means middle two value. So 70 is the total number of observations.
Yes, sir.
So what will the middle value? 35th and 36th,
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
got it.
right?
Got it.
And where your 35th and 36th observation will lie for the 7 one, right? This third bar,
Size
right?
7.
Okay, got
Got
it?
it.
Okay. So next option is 35 children wear a shoe size larger than 6. I think no 35, right? So there are more than, it's
No more.
Size
Incorrect, sir.
41.
41, right? Not 35. You see 25
Yeah.
plus 16, right? Correct. 6 is the mode size. Is this correct? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sir,
Right?
7.
7 is the mode.
7 should be the mode, right? Correct. So range of the shoe size is 4.
No, sir.
No, sir.
How?
So
Because maximum
maximum
shoe size is
minus
8. See, maximum shoe size is 8, right? Minimum shoe size is 5.
So it's
Then
3, sir.
range should be 3. Okay, correct. So value of first quartile for shoe size is 6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
How will you
Yes, sir.
identify? Okay,
0.25 multiplied by 70, we would get.
Okay. First of all, what is the n? N is 70, right? P is 0.25. So
Yes.
70 into 0.25, value of NP will be what?
17.5.
17.5.
5.
That means we have to take the 18th observation.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So where 18th observation will be? 18th observation will be in the 6th for the shoe size of 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that means shoe size 6 is correct, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's come to this part of the question. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have to use this information to answer the question number 8, 9, and 10. So we have two stem and leaf diagrams for which shows the results of CT and English exams conducted in college respectively. Okay. So in figure Q3 we have one unknown value. Okay. You see here you can see key has been provided. 3/0 means 30, 4/3 means 43. Okay. Key will be provided to you. So what is the difference of the model score of computational thinking and English? Okay. First of all, what is the mode in case of first one?
So first is a 88.
88, right?
88.
Because 88 is occurring 2 times, right? And no other
Yes,
is
sir.
repeating. And in the third one, 59, right?
59.
59.
Yes,
So
sir. 15.
difference between these two will be
29.
29.
29, right? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if the range of computational thinking scores is greater than range of English scores by 7, then what is the value of X? It is asking about it. Okay. So first of all, let's find out what is the range. Okay. In computational thinking. So in computational thinking, what is the range? Range is maximum minus
88
minimum, right?
minus 30.
88 minus 30. Okay, let me write down.
88.
So question number 9, right? So maximum value for CT is 88,
Minus
minimum is 30,
E.
correct? So range will be 88
Uh,
minus 30, which is nothing but
58.
58. Okay. So next part is what is the to find out the range of the English one also. Okay. So if you see range of the English, okay, first let's find out the range of the English based on this one. Okay.
X
Then
minus
It's
43.
51, sir.
how you find 51?
Sir, 90 plus x minus 43. Sir, that's wrong.
Sir, I have x minus 43 and the add 7 to be equivalent and got the x value is 4.
See. First of all, minimum value is 43, right?
Yes, sir. The
Correct?
maximum is 90 plus x.
90 plus, okay. Okay, one second. There is the
Not a
range of
90.
one second. See, if you see range of computational thinking scores is greater than range of
7.
English scores by 7.
7.
Okay. So that means what? Okay. See, we can use this information. It's a 51, right? Someone told it's correct.
Yes,
Because
sir,
it says
51.
range of CT is more than 7, right? Sorry, it's more than the range of English, right? So if it's
By
58,
7.
then range of English will be what?
65.
51, yeah.
50.
So
51.
58 minus 7, that means 51,
Yes, sir.
right? Correct? That statement is correct. Now, we know the range of English. And what is the range? The range of English is nothing but maximum value minus minimum value. See, it's a stem and leaf plot, right? So in a stem and leaf plot, all observations are already in ascending order, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that means X will be the maximum value. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So it will be range is 51. It will be X minus minimum is 43.
43.
Right? So X will be what?
4.
94. No,
Sir, it
sir, no,
should be
no.
90 plus
4 is 4.
The maximum value should be 90 plus x. 90 plus
Yes,
x.
sir. So 90 plus x. You only wrote x.
One second. I think
That
I
is
have made a
wrong.
mistake. I have made a
1 plus
mistake.
43.
So it should be 90 plus x maximum value.
One second. Okay. I have made a mistake. Okay, maximum is not X actually. Sorry. See. Okay. Sorry. Let me maximum is X basically. Okay. Okay. Range is 51, right? So maximum is X, right? Maximum will be X. minus, we have to find out the value of x. Don't worry, we were correct. Okay, minimum is 43. So x will be what? 51 plus 43. That means 94, right? Okay. So, okay, it's a basically maximum. Let me write down is a maximum value. So maximum value is 94, right? See, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
maximum is
sir.
94. That means x should be 4 only, then it will be 94.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically x should be 4. Actually, I wrote x as a maximum value. No. Actually, 9/4 both will be as a maximum value. Okay. So that was a mistake from us. Now it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have a doubt. How 58 minus 7? Why you have subtracted 58
What?
minus
Okay. What is this information?
so range? Range of the English computational thinking score is greater than.
Range of English by 7.
Yes, sir.
A range of CT. Suppose I'm saying you have more than 7 something. Suppose okay. Suppose I'm saying you have 14 chocolates. Okay. And you have 7 chocolates more than my me. Then how much chocolates should I have? Tell
Sir,
me.
7. Sir, 7. Yes.
Right? How will you got?
Sir, subtracting. Yes.
The
Got
same.
it, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So next question is, what is the difference between medians of the two scores? Okay, so it is asking about medians of two scores. So in the first thing, what is the median first of all? So basically, okay, what is the median? Let's count whether the you have even number of observations or odd number of observations. Correct. So in the first, you have 2, 4, 6,
22.
5, 11, 15, 18, 22. That means you have even number of observations, right? So for CTE, n is 22, right?
Yeah.
So median will be what? Median is nothing but you have to find the average of n by 2th, right? So 22 by 2th observations and 22 by 2 plus 1th observations. Correct or
11th,
not?
12th.
So
Yes,
we have
sir.
to find the average of 11th observation and 12th observation. Yes or no? See,
Yes,
sometimes
sir.
people make mistake. They are just taking the average of 11 and 12. No, we have to take the average of 11th and 12th observation. Yes.
Sir, I used a percentile method to find the median, sir. And
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
by that method, the 11th value of CT and 9th value of English will be the median, sir. I got an answer median fits, but it is wrong, sir. Why, sir?
Okay. Let me clarify here. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. First off. Okay. So basically, see, median is what? Basically, you have to find the, see, whenever you have even number of observations, right? So you have to find the average of n by 2th observation and n by 2 plus 1th observation. So what is the, so 22 is the observation, total observation in CT. So we have to find the average of 11th observation and 12th observation, correct? So what is the 11th observation? If you count 4 to 6,
59, sir.
59 is the 11th and 62 is the 12th, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
So we have to find the average of 59 plus 62 divided by 2. So it will be
So 60.5.
Say 60.
So 60.5.
121, right?
So
It's the
6.5.
60.5, right?
Yes, sir.
It's the 121, right? Correction calculation is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's
Okay.
correct, sir.
So yeah, okay, yeah, correct. So next we have to find out the median of your for CT subject, right?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, for English. So
For
if you
English.
see in English, we have 2, 5,
18,
7,
18, sir.
11, 11, 2, 30, 5, 18. We have 18 observations, right?
65 plus 67.
So for English, yeah, let me do, because it should be like, suppose those who will watch later on YouTube, it will be like they are getting the point. Okay, no problem. Okay, so in English we have, so it's a even, right? Again we got the even. So median will be what? We have
So
to find
9th,
the
10th.
average of n by 2th observation and n by 2 plus 1th observation, right? So basically we have to find the average of 9th observation and 10th observation, right? So what is the 9th and what is the 10th? If you see 9th observation is nothing but
65, sir.
65 and 10th is 67, right?
67.
So it will be median will be 65 plus 67 divided by 2. So it will be 2 and it will be 130.
So
30.
66.
So it will be 66, right?
So 66.
66.
Sorry. Yeah, 66. It will be 66. So we have to, question is, we have to find the, I think, difference. So difference between these two will be 60 minus 65, that means 5.5, right?
5.5.
Yes,
So
sir.
difference will be 66 minus 60.5, that means 5.5.
5.5.
Okay. I think it's a very simple, just a simple calculation was there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So come to the next part. This is very big table.
Sir, for the previous question, I have given my.
Okay, how did you compute? Yeah, how did you compute it?
By taking the 50th percentile in both the data set leaf charts, sir.
Okay, 50th percentile. Okay. If you take 50th percentile, that means what? 22 into 0.5 for CT, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the value of 22 into 0.5? 11?
11th element, sir.
11. So I think you took directly 11th, right?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because the scores are already given in ascending order. We can.
No. If the value, see, this is the n, this is the p. If value of np is coming out to be integer, then we have to take the average of npth and np plus 1th observation. Okay. Keep in mind the concept of this. So we have to take the average of 11th and 12th observation. The same thing we have done. We have took the average of 11th observation, 12th observation. Both is the same procedure. It doesn't matter whether you are doing by this method or this method. Okay. So I think you took 11th direct, right? So that is not the case. Okay. So keep in mind. Okay. You can take, see, you can take 11 when your value of NP is coming out to be, let's say in decimal, let's say 10.3. Then you have to take the next smallest integer, right?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you repeat it again?
Sorry.
Sir, again repeat.
Your voice is breaking. I'm not getting what you're saying. Are you asking to repeat which one? This one or previous one? This one?
Yes.
Okay, so see, what is the median first of all? First thing we have to see whether my number of observations are even or odd, right? So in CT, we got, we counted N as 22. So we saw N is the even, right? So if N is the even, then what is the method to calculate the median? We have to take the average of N by 2th observation and N by 2 plus 1th observation, correct? So here n is 22. So I had just put the value of n. So we got 22 divided by 2th observation and 22 by 2 plus 1th observation. That means average of 11th observation and 12th observation. And from our data set, from our stem and leaf plot, 11th observation we have 59 and 12th observation we have 62. So we took average of 59 and 62. Same in case of this English, we have 18 observation. So 18 is again even, then we have to calculate the median as the average of 18 by 2th observation and 18 by 2 plus 1th observation. So that means what? We have to take the average of 9th observation and 10th observation. Okay. So 9th observation is 65 and 67. 10th observation is 67. We computed the average of these two. We got 66 as the answer. And final question was we had to find the difference we got, which is 5.5. Okay. Clear?
Sir, screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible.
Okay,
No,
sir.
sir,
Okay.
it's
Visible, sir.
Sir, okay.
It is visible.
Sir, network.
Okay, so let's move to the next part. So this is the information is given to us, which is nothing but it says the placement statistics for the year 2020 of a polytechnic college that grants degrees in CS, computer science engineering and information technology. So it's given as so these are all the information: roll number, gender, score percentage, specialization, placement status, and salary in lakhs rupees. Okay. So first of all, which of the following is oblique are cases? So first,
Excuse me,
okay,
sir.
yes.
Sir, I have a doubt in stem and leaf related question. Actually, the doubt is from mock test 2. Can you just check it, sir?
I think we should first finish the mock one, right? Okay, so for mock test
Actually,
2,
from
one second, let me review. For mock test 2, we have already uploaded the solution PDF. Okay, so first of all,
no,
let me.
sir. Actually, it's related to stem and leaf concept, sir. And I have a doubt in that. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, in which question?
It's stem and leaf, sir. Little
There is which one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is your doubt?
Sir, how to check which one is more suitable for the answer? Actually, I have doubt in the answer, sir.
Okay, had you
I
gone
just
through the
don't
solution
understand.
PDF?
Yes, sir. I don't understand.
Okay, let me open that. It will be easier for you. Okay, so this one is right. Right? This based on the data published in the SHB 2020 by the Department of Economics and Statistics, Government of Tamil Nadu. The average rainfall recorded in Tamil Nadu is given as like this: 34.6 and all like this. So what scale we use in stem and leaf plot such that there are exactly 9 stems in the. Okay, so it is asking about, okay, in which scenario you will get exactly 9 stem in the plot. Okay, so to get the exactly 9, that means you see, if you try first option, right? So that means what? You are not going to get exactly 9 stem, right?
Why, sir?
Okay, why? Tell me, if you use the first one, if you see that means first digit you have to take as a stem. So there will be only either 1 or either 0 as a stem, right? See,
Yes,
this is the
sir.
meaning of right? 0/5981
Yes.
means 598.1 To represent 1034.6 one will be in stem and rest of, it will be in the left plot, right?
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
The same thing you can try for the C and D. So it's
Got it,
asking,
sir.
okay? So it is asking only exactly 9 stem, okay? So let's continue with the questions. We got disturbance. Okay, so in this question, it is asking about which of the following is are of the cases, right? So what is the cases? First of all, cases should be the unique, right? So here
Yeah.
roll number are unique, right? So that means IT 18B001 should be unique cases,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So I mean these three CS IT should be cases, right?
So not all three. The roll number of ITI 8B009 is not available in the table.
Okay. I thought it's available. Okay, then this IT 18B001, yeah, it's available, and CS 18B005, it's available. So these two are the cases. This is not in table, so that is not a case. Suppose it's in table, then it will be the case, right? Okay,
Yes,
why
I
not
am
M and
doing
F are the case?
so it not a unique.
It's not a unique, first of all. And see, for roll number, our observations has been collected for the data, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
CSC is not again case, and IT is also, right? I think this is a very simple one. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Next question, which of the following is our numerical variable? First of all, tell me by seeing the value table, which are the numerical variables?
Percentage and
Percentage and salary.
Right? These are the only two variable on which I can perform mathematical operation, right?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Now, come to next question. What is the population standard deviation of the salary in lakh of the placed student? Ignore the cases of the students who are not placed. Okay, so we have to just find the basically uh, uh, population standard deviation, right? Yeah, population standard deviation of the salary. So should I calculate or it's okay if you?
It's okay, sir. You can skip.
Yes, sir, it's okay.
It's right. So
Yes, sir.
basically, you have to use these all value 8.5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 14, 3.5, 10, and 4. And for these values, we have to find the population standard deviation. So basically, you can use this formula. Sigma is equal to square root of 1 upon n summation of xi minus x bar whole square. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next question is, so I'm leaving. Okay. You have to just complete. So next question, what is the absolute value of the point biserial correlation coefficient of the association between gender and salary among the students? Ignore the cases who are not placed. Okay, let me come to this question. Okay, first of all, we had discussed the things like association between two categorical variables, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? How will you identify association between two categorical variables?
By contingency table.
By contingency table, and I will see if the row relative frequencies are
Column
same for
relative
all the
frequency.
rows, row or column, then variables will not be associated. If all the row relative frequencies or column relative
Similar.
frequencies are not same, then variably associated, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, second part, we saw association between two numerical variables, right?
Yes, sir.
And for this, we had two measures. First one is covariance, which has unit, and second is correlation, which is a unitless measure, right? Now, see, we saw the association between two categorical, we saw the association between two numerical, but there might be interesting question. What about association between one categorical and one numerical, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
might be a question, right? So there is one method to know the association between one categorical variable and one numerical
Numerical.
variable. So for this, we have another method which called point by serial method. So that categorical, keep in mind that categorical variable should be only two category. Basically, it should be dichotomous kind of variable, right? Only two category means either S, no, success, failure, something like that. Okay,
Yeah.
it should be two category only. So for this we have methods. So for what is the method says? So suppose this is the categorical method. Okay, this is the not method. This is the categorical variable. This is the numerical variable. Okay. So what point by serial correlation coefficient? What is the formula first of all? So formula is denoted RPB. Suppose I am going to find out the absolute point by serial, for example. Okay. So yeah. Okay, just a minute. So basically, basically y bar naught minus y bar 1. So this is the formula basically. Divide by sigma x into square root of p naught into p1. So keep in mind this sigma x is nothing but population standard deviation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the lecture, ma'am used small sx, but correct one is we have to use the population standard deviation. Okay. And what
For
is this?
always, we have to do
Yes,
population.
for always. So P naught is nothing but N naught divided by N, and P1 is nothing but N1 divided by N. So what is the N naught? Basically, okay, what is the meaning of Y naught and Y bar 1? Suppose we have two category, okay. So here we have two category. Okay, can anyone tell me the values as well as
Male being 8, sir.
yeah, 1 second. Just tell me the values, please. Each. First one is male. Then what is the numerical value?
8, sir.
8.50.
8.5. See, don't make mistake, please. Okay. It then.
So 4. Male.
Okay, male. Yeah. Always along with categorical variable. Yes.
So then again male.
Female and 3.
Male.
14.
Male 3. It's a female, right? Why the?
We have to. That
Sir,
only.
I have done systematic way.
No. Just tell me the things which are in the table. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Female is 3, right? Then
again female is 4.
female is 4. Okay.
Then female is 5.
Female is 5. Okay.
Female is 7.
Female is 7.
Again female is 3.
Okay.
Male is 14.
Male is 14. Okay.
Then again male is 3.5.
Okay.
Again male is 10.
Okay.
And last, sir, female is 4.
Okay. Thanks. So this is the categorical variable which is gender, right? And numerical variable we have which is salary, right? So by seeing the variable, you can easily identify which is in the category, which one is the numerical. Now, see Y bar not. Okay, so basically we have this categorical variable which have two category, male and female. So basically we have to code one variable with 0 and another variable as 1. Okay, so let's code female as 1 and male as 0. Okay, so that means this will be 0, 0, right? So 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's all. Female we have to code as a 1. So 1, 1. It will be 1. It will be 1. It will be 1. It will be 1. So basically, okay, what is the meaning of Y bar not? That means we have to take the average of those observations which are coded with 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Number of male.
Yeah, average number of male. Correct.
Male.
So basically, we have to take the average of 8.54. That means 8.5 plus 4 plus
14.
14
3.5
plus 3.5
10
plus 10
Divided
that's all,
by
right?
5.
Divided by 5. So, okay, anyone have calculator as the correct?
8, sir.
8.
Why not 8?
Okay, Y bar not is 8, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Y bar 1 means what? Y bar 1 means we have to take the average of
salary mean.
okay, female salary, right? These all observations which I have circled with the blue color, right? So that means it will be 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 3 and plus 4 divided by 6, right? What is the value?
4.33, sir.
4.33. Okay. Now, see, we have to find out what is the P naught. P naught means
Is by 11.
proportion of male, right? So what is the total N? Total N is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5 by 11.
5 by 11.
So 11 is, and what is the N naught means number of males. So it will be 5, right? And P1 is what? Rest 6 by 11, right?
6 by
Now,
11.
we got P naught, we got P1, then what about sigma x? Sigma x nothing but standard deviation, population standard deviation,
Yeah.
okay, of salary column. Okay, so basically don't take standard deviation of 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so we have this because see, standard deviation is what? We can perform the numerical operation, and we can perform the numerical operation on the only numerical variable, right? So we have to take the population standard deviation for this. So I'm not going to calculate this one. Anyone, what is the answer?
3.36, sir.
After taking the square root.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 3.36. You got the correct answer, right? I'm just
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So RPB, okay, it will be what? It will be y bar naught is 8 minus 4. Okay, let me calculate it here itself. So 8 minus 4.33 divided by 3.36 and the square root of 5 by 11 into 6 by 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what the final answer?
The final answer is 0.53.
0.53, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me see. So 0.53, it's in between of these two. Okay. 5.3 or something. Okay. No. Okay. So just I did not calculate. Just I'm believing on you. Basically, I think it's the point range is 0.52 to 0.54. That means answer should be 0.4, 0.54. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a middle. Okay. So this idea is okay. Point by serial correlation coefficient.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there is one concept in point by serial correlation coefficient. When you will say variables are associated, when you will say genders and basically there is one criteria. If RPB, point by correlation coefficient is close to 1, right? Then you will say categorical variable and numerical variable are associated. Okay. Suppose absolute point by series is there, and if absolute point by series coefficient is close to 0, then you will say categorical variable and numerical variable are not associated. Okay. So yeah, so I will say just to go through the week 4 solution PDF. So there are some these ranges and all we have written there. Okay. So this rough idea is okay for everyone. Point by serial correlation coefficient and all.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, final answer you have rounded off, or my answer was coming 0.53. So why you have written,
Maybe.
sir?
No,
Sir,
no, no.
answer is coming 0.524.
Actually, I have written from here. Actually, range we are providing, the answer is 0.54, right? So we
Yes.
are providing this basically middle value, something like that. Okay. So I'm assuming 0.54 is the answer. Why? Because I think you got 0.53. Maybe you have rounded off the value in the initials one, right? That might be a reason.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, yeah, that's the one thing. If you are rounding off the values, right? So keep in mind, just round off the values at the final answer. I mean, I'm not saying that rounding off in the initial is the incorrect. If you will round off the value in the final answer, then that means you will get the precise answer basically. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, great. So should we move to the next part? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So question number 15 says annual donations to a non-profitable organization is given in this table Q.2, where some data is missing, which we are seeing. The donation given by company B is 5 crore rupees more than company D. That means if suppose company D, for the company donation for company D is X crore rupees, then for B it will be X plus 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, it asks me how much did company D donate to the organization. That means we have to find the value of X, basically, right? So that means
Yes,
what?
sir.
See, we have A, B, C. Anyone? Just tell me the value.
Sir, for A it is 56.
Okay. Relative frequency?
Relative frequency 0.28.
0.28. Okay. This is the relative frequency. This is I'm writing about only frequency, right? Because see, that crore rupees will give you frequency. Okay. Yeah. For B, we don't know, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's
Relative frequency is 0.22.
0.22 for B it's absent, right?
Oh, sir. Sorry, I have calculated. Yeah, sorry, sir.
So for C, okay, let me write myself. So for E, it's 60. 0.08. Okay. So it says we have information. The donation given by company B is 5 crore rupees more than company D. Okay. So we can I can let donation by company D is X crore rupees. Can I say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If donation by company D is X, then donation by company B will be X plus 5. So that means we have X plus 5 and we have X. We are asking about value of X, right? So to find out the value of X, first of all, we need total number of observations. Yes or no? See,
Yes, sir.
sum of all the frequency will give me total number of observation, right? But I don't know total number of observation. How I can find? We know the formula relative frequency of any ith cell is nothing but frequency
Frequency
divided by
upon
total.
total.
So total I can get frequency divided by RFI, right?
Yes, sir.
So we can use anyone. You can use this one. You can use this one. So let me do for this.
Total is 200.
200.
Okay. So total is coming out to be 200, right? So that means what? Sum of all this should be 200, correct?
Yeah.
So that means 56 plus x plus 5 plus 45 plus x plus 16 should be 200, correct? So it will be 2x plus it will be 50 and 56, 106 and 122,
Yes, sir.
right? So here
Yes,
2x will be
78,
78 and x will be
39.
78 by 2. That means
39.
so 39 crore by the company D. 13, yeah, 39 is the correct answer.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Oh, okay. It's clear? Okay. Now tell me, suppose I ask what is the relative frequency for the company B, then tell me
Sir,
what should be the answer?
39 plus 5,
sir, 44.
44.
This is the frequency I asked, relative frequency.
The 0.22.
44 upon 200.
44 upon 200.
200.
And relative frequency it will be 39 for divided by 200, right? For company D. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct? Okay, great. I think you got the concepts.
Yes.
Okay. So next question is, let me see the question. So question says, the histograms of runs scored by a batsman in his career is given like this. Okay. What is the approximate mean of the runs and what is the approximate population standard deviation? Hint, use a class mark and its frequency to solve the standard. Okay, so basically here if you see, okay, there is one concept. Suppose, tell me one thing. If I have given only x size, x1, x2, x3, let's say x4, then how will you compute the mean? Summation of xi divided by n.
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
If
average.
frequency for each observation is given to me, then
Summation xi
Summation fi xi upon summation fi.
summation fi. Now this is for mean. What about standard deviation? If only for xi, so we have to do, let's say for variance, we have to do summation I2 and xi minus x bar square. If frequency is given to me, then what I have to do? I have to multiply it with the frequency. Correct or not?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Right?
Yes.
Basically, why we are doing this summation fi xi? Anybody?
So
Okay,
because
tell
we're
me.
not adding it individually, that's why we are multiplying the frequency.
Correct. Basically, yeah. Suppose I have observations 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What will the mean? It will be 3, right? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 5 divided by 5, right? Correct?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
what about mean of 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5? So, what you have to do? You have to add all the observations, right?
Yes, sir.
So, rather than doing like this, can I simply say 1 into 3 plus
Yeah.
2 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 4 plus 5, or 1 into 4 plus 5 into 1? That
Yes,
means
sir.
frequency of each observation. Correct. Now, how many observations you have? You have total 9 observations. Or if I will add to in only some all the frequencies, so all the frequencies what? For one, it's 3 times, then 5, then 7, then 9, right? So divided by 9. Got it? Why we are doing like this? Yes,
Yes, sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically, we have to compute the value. So basically, what is the xi here? So see, what is the class interval? 5 to 15, right? Okay. So class interval are 5 to 15. So for 5 to 15, okay, how to find the midpoint xi? We have to take the average, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Which is
10.
10.
10.
Then what is the frequency? How many? What is the run is for 1,
One.
right? Similarly, we have to write down 1. Then 15. What is the 15 to 25, right? So what will the midpoint?
20.
20.
This xi,
20.
this xi is nothing but midpoint. Represents the midpoint. Okay. So so midpoint is nothing but we have done in the week 3 itself. It's nothing but average of these two, right? So it will be 20 because average will be, I mean, 15 plus 25, 40 divided by 2, which is 20. What is the run frequency? That is 3,
3.
right? Same 25 to 35.
30.
30.
What is the frequency?
4.
Next, there are some
40.
Harshvardhan. 35 to 45. Then
40.
midpoint is the 40. What is the frequency? Frequency, if you
4.
see, again 4, right? So frequency nothing but this y-axis represents the frequency length of the bar, right? Everyone is able to interpret from the bar chart. Sorry, histogram, right? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
So 45 to 55, right? So it will be 50. What is the
50.
frequency? Please tell me.
3.
3. Okay. Then bar will be like this. Will be 60. Okay. Then
4.
okay. Then 65 to 75. It will be 70. What is the frequency, please?
1.
1. Okay. Then 75 to 85. 80. What is
80.
frequency?
2, sir.
2.
2. Thanks. Thanks for 95. It will be
Again 2.
92. Okay. Then it will be 100 and
1.
1.
1.
Okay. Now, so basically we have to find out the, this is the Fi. Then what is, this is the Xi. So next we have to find out the Fi into Xi, right? It will be 10, 60, 120, 160, 150, 240, right? So 70, 160, 180, 100, right? So basically what is the mean? Summation Fi into Xi. So
1250.
basically we have to add these things, right? This column and this column, right? So this is nothing but how much? Anybody who got the,
1250.
1250.
1250.
and what is the summation of frequency?
25.
25.
25. Okay. So mean will be what basically? Summation
That's
of
50.
Fi.
50.
So it will be 1250 divided by 25, which is 50, right?
50. Yeah.
Now, this is the answer, right? So can you tell me why it's written approximate mean? Why not mean only? Any thought?
Because we are taking the middle value. It's not
Middle value.
because it's
Correct.
not the accurate value. We
And
are taking
midpoint we are taking that.
Yeah. And why we are taking the middle value? Why not any other upper limit or lower
because
limit?
because it's the most appropriate value. It's mean of the
It's the
interval.
mean.
Sir,
Correct.
because
Correct. That's,
continuous data is given.
yeah, continuous is okay. That's the one approach, because if you see, if you have discrete data, right, a big very discrete data, right, like you are making bins of marks, right, and let's say in a college you have 100 students, the marks is given to you. Suppose marks are in discrete, then you have, let's say, made a bin 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, like this, and you plot a histogram. Then in case of making the bins and finding the average, we are not getting the exact one, we are getting the approximate value, because no, we are taking the, no, we are not getting the exact, we are taking the center value of that bin, right? Basically. Clear? Idea is okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So next question is we have to find out the approximate population standard deviation. I think we can do from here itself, right?
Sir, this session recorded, no, sir?
Okay, I
Actually,
think
I
you
just
asked
joined
very,
because,
very. I think you asked. It's already on YouTube,
mathematics
right?
session. Because sir, mathematics TS session previous year question I am attend.
No, it's not TSSN first of all, and this is already you live on YouTube. You can check. Okay. Okay. So what will be the standard deviation? So it will be 1 upon n summation of fi into xi minus x bar. This is the variance, and standard deviation will be square root of this one. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, you have x bar you got as a 25, right? Sorry, 50. So you have to do xi minus x bar. What is your xi? Xi is 10. So basically, you have to do xi minus x bar, then square it. So 10 minus 25 square it, right?
Yes,
No,
sir.
no. And into fi. What is fi? Is 1, right? Are you getting everybody? Any doubt?
Yes, sir. Got it.
No, sir.
Right? So fi is 1, right? If you see, then fi is 3 into xi is 20, and mean we got 25 or 50. 50 we got. No one has
50 we
corrected,
got.
right? I think no.
50, sir.
Okay. Then 4 into xi is
30 minus 50.
correct. Same thing. 4 into
40 minus 50.
40 minus 50. Right. Then 3 into
50
50
minus
minus 50. Now this term will be 0. Then 4 into
60
60
minus
minus
50.
1 into 70
70
minus,
minus 50.
then 2 into 80 minus, 2 into 90 minus 50, 1 into 100 minus 50 whole square. And then we have to add all these values. Anyone got the correct? Basically, we have to add these all things, right? So just add it. You will get this answer. And what will the s square? See, one thing need to take care. This n will be what now? Not, it will be
Sir,
summation of fi.
excuse me, sir. A standard deviation and multiply the fi.
Yeah, it's a multiplied by fi. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. See, when we have
Then
given only
then
one
then
second. When,
value, sir.
sorry.
Value, sir. Put the suppose. Can you show, sir?
Okay, this
Yes.
one.
Okay, sir. I understood.
Okay. So basically, see, what about this n? This n is nothing but will be summation of fi, right? Because frequency is given to you, then number of observation will be what? Summation of all the frequency, correct or not? It's not just, okay. Yes, no. Are you getting?
But
Okay. So basically, I don't know. See, we have to add just square it and multiplied by 3, 4 and all. You will get the sum value. So your sigma square will be basically it's about 1 upon n summation of fi xi minus x bar square. So this n is nothing but basically, let me write down summation of fi xi minus x bar square, and this is summation of fi. And summation of fi we have 25, right? See, if you have given the frequency, then you can simply calculate the number of observations, right? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the sigma square. So from here, you can get the sigma. Sigma will be square root of summation of fi xi minus x bar square divided by 25.
25.
Correct? So
Standard
just
deviation.
calculate this value, you will get the answer, right? Clear? Any doubt in this part?
Yes.
Can we move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So next question is nothing but it says in a call center there are 75 employees and the number of calls they receive uh, vary. Okay. So let me read out the question. In a call center, there are 75 employees and the number of calls they receive vary over the length of a day. Okay. The working hours from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with lunch break from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay. The average number of calls received from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. by an employee is 15 per hour. Okay. So that means from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., how many calls he will receive? 60? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
See,
Yes.
it says from 9, okay, there are total 75 employees, right? So question number 18, there are total 75 employees. It says the office hour is nothing but 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a break, lunch break, right? 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., right? Now, it says, next part is saying, average number of calls received from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. by an employee is 15 per hour. So 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for this time, in this duration, an employee can receive 15 calls, right? Per hour, right? So in this time period, so from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., how many calls he can receive? How many hours is there? 4 hours. So it will be
Yes,
4
sir.
Yeah,
into 15, that means 60
60
calls
calls.
in this time period, right? Now, next part is says the average number of calls received by the employee from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is 5 per hour. Okay. So in the time period of 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is 5 calls per hour. Okay. So for 4 hours, so how many? Okay, what is the number of hours? 4 hours, right?
Yeah,
For it will be 4
20.
into 5, that means 20 calls.
20 calls.
Okay, let's see the options. It says average number of calls received by employee in working hours 10 calls per hour. Okay, whether it's correct or not,
Correct, sir.
how? First of all, you have to find out what is the total number of calls. So total number of calls is what?
Is 80.
80
80,
calls.
right? And average is for, and what is the total number of hours?
8.
8.
Why not 9?
Because
Sir,
1 hour for
1 hour
lunch.
is the lunch breaks. Basically, you have to consider working hour. So average will be 80 divided by 8, which is
10.
10. So that means first
Calls
is
per hour.
correct, right? Because if you see the option, it is simply mention the in working hours. If it mention average number of calls received by employee,
Can you please repeat, sir?
let me finish what I'm saying, right? So okay, suppose I'm saying average number of calls received by employee in the, let's say, 9 to 6 p.m. without lunch break, then it will be divided by 9, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where you got confused? Yeah, tell me at
Okay,
which
sir.
point.
Okay.
Clear?
Actually, yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Go. Feel free to say. Don't worry. Okay. So next option says the correlation coefficient of time and calls received is positive. Okay. Whether it's correct or not.
Not.
Why?
Because as hours is increasing, there is certain
So
change in.
it's asking about correlation coefficient.
Correlation, sir, association by categorical and numerical, no?
No, correlation coefficient is association to find the association between two numerical variable. Point by correlation is for one categorical and one numerical. Okay.
Okay, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
sir.
So it's asking for correlation coefficient between time and number of calls, right? Basically, calls received. It is asking whether it's a positive or negative. Okay, when it will be positive correlation? When both are increasing, right? Time is also increasing, then number of, see, when you will get the positive correlation. like this, when x is increasing and y is also increasing,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
when you
sir.
will get negative if one is increasing and another is decreasing,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? Now if you see, when time is increasing here, as time is increasing, then in the first period 9 a.m. to 1 p.m, how many calls we got? 60,
60 calls.
right? And in the time period of 2 p.m. to 6 p.m, how many calls we got?
20, sir.
Now here time is increasing, but calls is decreasing.
Yes, sir.
That means correlation
Yes, sir.
will be negative.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Just a simple rough idea, right? So B is incorrect, C is correct, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one, the standard deviation of the calls received is equal to 0. Yes, no?
No, sir.
Why?
So because all of the values are not equal.
All of the values are not equal. See, when standard deviation will be 0? When all the values are equal, right? And all the values are equal, that means what? All the values is same as the mean.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? See, we have seen, right? So we saw summation of this will be equal to 0. That means summation of xi minus x bar square will be 0, and xi minus x bar will be 0. Xi should be equal to x bar, right? But if you see, for the first time, what is the mean? Only for the first one, 60 by 4,
Yes, sir.
that is 15. And for the another one, 20 by 4, which
20 by 4.
is the mean same?
No, sir.
That
No,
means
sir.
standard deviation will not be 0,
No.
right?
Yes.
Slope of the trend is negative, whether it's correct or not.
Correct, sir.
Correct, because why?
Sir, the graph is
We'll get 0 in negative. See, simply correlation coefficient is negative, right? See, correlation coefficient is negative. That means what? We are going to get the graph something like this, right? That means
the
slope is
downward.
negative, right? That means slope is
Negative.
any doubt?
No, sir.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Will you able to qualify the exam?
Yes, sir.
That's the
Yes,
good
sir.
Sir,
good thought we know. Yes.
sir, can you take?
But
I have
sir,
two,
but
three
sir,
doubts.
but sir,
Uh,
question is easy, sir. Then qualified.
Yeah. Question will be easy. Don't worry.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I actually have I've solved 4, 5, 6. I don't know how many, but I've solved quite a few PYQs, and I've actually collected 2, 3 doubts, 2, 3 question papers.
PYQ
Sorry,
session is already happened, right? Yesterday itself in the TA session.
so I was not able to join. I don't know. I was actually I had a network issue. So I was not able to join. Like it, I
Recorded
actually
is there. You can rewatch. No problem. Okay, tell me. We'll try to.
only yes, sir. Yes.
Which term you are talking about?
So which term? Sir, I don't know, sir. Like it was 2021, 2022. I don't know. Like I just solved and I just collected 2, 3 questions which were like common doubts. So I just want to show it.
Sir, sir, week 5 deadline will get extended.
Yeah. We'll try to extend. Don't worry. So first give the day after tomorrow exam. Okay. So those who want to stay, they can stay. I think, or else. Okay. So basically, all the very best to all of you. Just
Hello. Hello,
pass,
sir.
pass the colors is flying colors. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, you are already sharing the screen, so I'm not able to share.
I think you can't share because you are not as a host. So can you tell me the question?
Send in chat box, bro. You can send screenshot.
Okay. Send me screenshot, or are you using the discussion forum?
Sir, no, I haven't used the discussion forum yet.
Why? This course? Okay, you are the first time you are going to give the qualifier exam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you don't know how to use the discussion forum?
No, sir, I haven't tried it yet.
I think you should try it because there are a lot of questions people are posting and we are
And
giving the
tomorrow
answers.
morning and evening also we have TA sessions. You
Sir,
can.
Yeah.
sir, in the solution which you showed before, quite before, or
Hmm.
the mock test 2, the solution, there was one doubt from one student. So you showed the solution for that stem and leaf plot.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
say the solution, there's a mistake, sir. 0, 6 and 1, 2 are the additional stems they are using, but it's not there in the data that is mentioned in the question. So that's the reason even I was getting a wrong answer for that question.
0, 6 and 1, 2.
Two stems,
Huh?
0, 6 and 1, 2 are mentioned in the answer in the solution, but they are not there in the data provided in the question. In the
Okay.
question, there are different values. In the solution, there is a different stem and leaf value.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 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 Stems are 0.
0, 6 doesn't exist in this data. 1, 2 also doesn't exist.
Okay. Okay. So I think we can use then 1. How many it will be? It will be 0, 1. No, sorry, 1, 0, 1. 1 second. Let me count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right?
Only
I
7.
think 7 you are getting, right?
Yes, sir. Only 7 is I am getting, and in all the other options also different values. No answer. I am getting 9 values.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, thanks, thanks. I think that is the. I think they have made. They have considered two different 0, 6 and 1, 2, right?
Yes,
If 0, 6 and 1, 2 are there, then it will be 9, right?
yes, sir. If 0, 6.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the point. We'll correct it. Yeah, we'll correct it. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Thank
Sir,
you.
I've sent the questions. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. You can explain the 17th one again in the mock test.
Which 17th mock test 1?
Yeah, which you recently solved, sir.
Why? Okay. You were disconnected for any reason?
Yes, sir. Due to internet issues, sir, I am disconnected that time.
Okay. This one is right.
Yes, sir. 17th.
Yeah. So what is doubt? What is your doubt?
Sir, I got a wrong answer when I solved it at the time when I solved it.
Okay. How did you solve it? Okay. Had you applied the same approach? Had you computed? Okay. How did you compute the mean like this? Summation of fi into xi divided summation of fi.
Yes, sir. I got same mean, but the final answer of my is wrong, different value.
Okay. What about this standard deviation? How did you compute? Did you multiply it with fi?
No, sir.
Okay, that's the mistake. If frequency is given to you, right? So you have to multiply it by frequency in the for solving the standard deviation. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think
Thank you,
yeah. So someone shared one picture. I think this one is already discussed by TA. But let me give you one rough idea. Okay. Okay. I will give you one rough idea. So you're doubt in all three, right?
Yes, sir. These 4 questions.
How many questions? 4 questions. Okay. Okay. So I will discuss first two. No problem. You can rewatch the recording also. Okay. Yesterday's
Yes.
recording. Will that be
Yes, sir.
okay? Or else just you can ask in tomorrow's TA session. Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow would be stats. All subjects TA session or only stats?
I think
Sir,
just check
solution available, no?
just check your calendar, please. Okay. I think
Okay.
I'm not getting. Can you tell me the first question? Okay. So sum of 7 observation is 28. And sum of their square is 150, then calculate the population. What is population standard deviation? Sum of 7 observation is 28. Okay. I think just a minute. Let me open the page something from where I can write. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it says sum of 7 observation, right? So that means sum of xi I is equal to 1 to 7 is how much? 28?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm not able to access yesterday's recorded session, sir. It is showing that I don't have access to.
Okay, we'll give the access. Don't worry. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and
And
sum
sir, I'm
of
qualified student.
yeah, we will give the access. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sum of their squares is 140. So what is the meaning of sum of this their squares?
The
Sum of
square of
xi.
all of them.
Summation of xi square, right?
Square, yeah.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Correct.
Can you tell me? Okay, what is population? Okay, I equation this one, right? This is the formula for population variance. Okay. Now, okay, so just for extension of this formula, right? So just do the just expand this formula basically. Okay. So how will you expand? So it will be xi square plus x
X
bar
bar is
square minus
2.
2xi times x bar. Can I do?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So from here, can I do 1 upon n? If can I take summation inside the bracket, what I will get? Summation of xi square plus summation of x
X
bar
bar.
square minus 2 x bar into summation of xi, because summation will be applicable on the ith one, right?
Yes,
X
sir.
bar is the constant, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me x bar is what here? X bar is nothing but summation of xi divided by 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, rather than taking 7, let me do it in general so that you can generalize it. Okay, rather than taking 7. So it's a n, it's a n, it's n. Okay, it's n. Okay, tell me if x bar is summation of xi by n, then can I replace summation of xi
Yes, sir.
with n times of x bar,
Yes, sir.
right? That means this summation of xi I can replace with the nx bar, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
what about this? This is meaning I'm adding x bar square how many times? N times.
N times, yes.
That means this is same as nx bar square.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me sigma square will be 1 upon n summation of xi square plus nx bar square. This term will be nx bar square
Yes, sir.
minus 2x bar. And what about this term? Nx bar, right?
Yes, sir.
So it will be 1 upon n summation of xi square plus nx bar square minus 2nx bar square,
Yes, sir.
right? Then what you will get from here? Summation of xi square minus nx bar square. So this is the expense. That's the another form of your population variance. Okay,
Okay. So
got
how
it?
did we get the last term from second last to last?
This one.
Just a moment.
See, this summation of xi I can replace with the nx bar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nx bar, right? This is
Yes,
2
sir.
nx bar square. So it's nothing but 1 minus 2 means
Oh,
minus
yeah.
1,
Sorry,
right?
sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
So if you are given a sample, then you can simply do this one, right?
Yeah. Since it is a star's population, that's why we did 1 by n.
Correct. So now in your question, what is given? You have given summation of xi as a 28 for 7 observation. So now can you use this one directly, right? So what
Yes,
is the
sir.
x bar? X bar will be 28 by 7. 4.
Yes, sir.
And summation of xi square is given to how much?
140.
140. So sigma square will be what? 1 by
1 by
7. 140
40.
minus 7 into 4.
Yes, sir.
So that means 1 by 7, 140 minus 28. How much will be remaining? 2, 12.
Yes, 112. 112.
It will be 4 squares, sir.
122.
So it will be 16.
Yes, sir.
Sigma square is 16.
Mm,
No.
Sir, at the upper step, you forgot the square, sir. Over 4.
Oh, okay. It's a 4 square. Yeah, correct. So it's a x bar square. Yeah, correct.
yes, sir.
Thanks. So it will be basically, so it will be 1 by 7, 140 minus 16 into 7, right? So it will be
Yes.
1 by 7, 140 minus how much? 16 into 7? Tell me.
100,
How much?
102.
112, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
it will be 28 divided
20.
by 7, which is 4. So this is the sigma square, but the question was about standard deviation. It will be 2, right? 2 is the answer, right?
Yes, sir.
So next question is, there is a strong positive correlation between marks obtained by students of class 10th and 12th. If the population standard deviation of the marks is 2 and 5, could be the possible values for population covariance. Okay. So, okay, when will be strong and positive correlation? When R is
R is
0.752,
closer, greater
right?
than 0.7. Yes, sir. Less than equal to
Correct?
1. Yes, sir.
Now, tell me, population standard deviation is what for S?
So it's 2.
2. X means, let's say class 10, and
Yes, sir.
another is 5. It is about covariance, right? So, R is what? Covariance between X comma Y divided by sigma X into sigma Y.
Yes, sir.
So covariance comma X comma Y will be what? R into sigma X into sigma Y.
Yes, sir.
R is what? Basically, R can be any value between from 0.75 to 1, right? So
Yes, sir.
this sigma X into sigma Y will be what? 2 into 5. That means 10 times R. So if you put lower limit, that means you will get covariance as 7.5.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
0.75 will be 10.
0.75 for.
And
But sir,
covariance as
why exactly did we take? Okay, so you're taking. Okay. Yeah.
why take? Because it makes a strong positive correlation, right?
You are taking both the values. Okay, minimum and maximum for this
Yeah.
condition.
So both value will be lie between 7.5 and 10. So if you see, answer are correct only 8 and 9.5, right?
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, sir.
Got?
Clear.
Yeah. I think you should just watch the recording. I will give the access of the recording. I will see. Okay?
Yes, sir. I think the TA sessions recording is not there in the YouTube.
No, it's not in YouTube. You can just find from your calendar itself. What I will do, I will give the access. Just go your calendar. You can check the access.
Sir, can you just, so you don't have to solve the third one. Can you just give a hint or some kind of thing, like just
Okay, what is
overview?
the third? What is the value of population standard deviation for the first 2n natural number? Okay, so see, 2n natural number is a 1, 2, 3 up to 2n, right? So what will be the mean?
1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 2n divided by.
So, okay,
N.
how will you find the mean of n natural number? N into n plus 1 divided by 2.
Yes, sir.
So for 2n natural number, you can find out the mean.
Yes, sir. 2n
Correct?
plus 2n into 2n plus 1 divided by 2.
Just do, and you will get some squares of something like that. Sum of square of natural number, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then I think let's meet in week 5. Thanks everyone. All the best
Sir,
everyone for the upcoming exam. Yes.
sir, will you give it access just after this class?
Yeah. I will update the access. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thanks. All the very best to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.